Act like you are enough. You are worthy because you exist. Your value is not tied to achievements or validation from others. Simply being here is proof of your worthiness. Say to yourself, I am enough just as I am. Self-love is the foundation of all transformation. Loving yourself is not selfish, it's essential. Every positive change begins with acknowledging your inherent worth. Affirm daily, I love and approve of myself unconditionally. Release the need for comparison. You are on your own unique journey. Comparing yourself to others diminishes your light. Remind yourself, I am perfect in my imperfections. Your thoughts shape your reality. What you believe about yourself becomes your truth. Choose empowering thoughts like I am capable, confident, and deserving. Forgive yourself and let go of the past. You cannot fully embrace your enoughness while clinging to past mistakes or regrets. Release them with love. I forgive myself and I set myself free. Celebrate your progress, not perfection. Growth comes from honoring every step, no matter how small. Celebrate wins with affirmations like every day, I become more aligned with my true self. Speak to yourself like you would a loved one. Replace harsh self-criticism with kindness and encouragement. Say, I am my own best friend, and I deserve my own love. Set boundaries that honor your worth. Acting like you are enough means saying no to anything that diminishes you. Declare, I deserve relationships that reflect my value. Gratitude reinforces your enoughness. Focus on what you have, not what you lack. Gratitude affirms abundance in your life. Whisper, I am grateful for all that I am and all that I have. Mirror work magnifies self-acceptance. Look into your eyes and affirm, I see the beauty, strength, and love in me. This daily practice solidifies your belief that you are and have always been enough. You are a magnificent being, complete and whole just as you are. Your worth is not something you earn through hard work, perfection, or the approval of others. It is intrinsic, woven into the very fabric of your being. There is nothing you need to do, say, or achieve to prove your value. It simply is. Breathe deeply and let this truth sink into your heart. We often grow up believing that our worth must be measured by what we accomplish or how well we fit into societal expectations. But this is an illusion. You are not defined by your job, your relationships, or the roles you play in life. These are simply experiences. Your true self, your essence, is already worthy beyond measure simply because you exist. Release the belief that you need to earn love, respect, or validation. When you hold on to this idea, you tie your self-esteem to external circumstances which are ever-changing. But the love and acceptance you seek are already within you, waiting to be recognized. Affirm to yourself, I am enough just as I am, and feel the peace that follows. When you stop seeking approval outside of yourself, you begin to uncover the limitless beauty and strength within. Imagine a newborn child. They don't need to do anything to be loved. They are adored simply because they are. You, too, hold that same purity and light. It has always been with you, and it will never leave you. The belief that you are worthy simply because you exist allows you to step off the exhausting treadmill of proving yourself. It gives you permission to rest, to be, and to embrace life without the pressure of perfection. You deserve to feel good about yourself just because you are alive, breathing, and part of this miraculous universe. Look within, not outward, to find your value. No one else's opinion of you can ever diminish or enhance what is already eternal and infinite. The love you long for is already inside you. And the moment you recognize this, the external world reflects it back to you in miraculous ways. Each day, take a moment to affirm your enoughness. Stand in front of the mirror, look into your own eyes, and say with love, I am enough just as I am. At first, it may feel unfamiliar or even uncomfortable, but with time, it will become a truth you carry effortlessly in your heart. You are enough. Always. Loving yourself is the key to unlocking a life of joy, fulfillment, and transformation. When you embrace self-love, you create a solid foundation upon which all other aspects of your life can flourish. It is not selfish to love yourself. It is a necessary act of self-preservation and healing. From this place of love, you radiate strength, kindness, and peace to the world around you. True transformation begins within. It starts with the understanding that you are worthy of love and care no matter where you are in life. By acknowledging your inherent worth, you send a powerful message to yourself and the universe: I matter. This acknowledgement is the spark that ignites lasting change, helping you break free from patterns of self-doubt and limitation. When you love yourself, you stop looking for validation from others. You realize that the approval you've been seeking is already within you. You become your own source of encouragement, support, and compassion. This inner love builds resilience, allowing you to move through challenges with grace and confidence. Say to yourself each day, I love and approve of myself unconditionally, and let the words soothe and uplift you. Self-love is not about perfection or always getting it right. It's about accepting yourself in every moment, flaws, mistakes, and all. When you treat yourself with kindness and patience, you create space for growth and healing. You allow yourself to move forward without the weight of harsh self-judgment. With each loving thought, you nurture your ability to transform into the highest version of yourself. The more you practice self-love, the more you inspire others to do the same. Your loving energy becomes a beacon for those around you, showing them what is possible when we choose to honor ourselves. As you fill your cup with self-acceptance, you naturally overflow with love and compassion for others, creating ripples of positive change. Self-love is a daily practice, a choice you make moment by moment. It might feel unfamiliar at first, especially if you spent years criticizing yourself. But every time you affirm, I love and approve of myself unconditionally, you rewrite old beliefs and strengthen the connection to your true essence. Love yourself enough to commit to this journey. Each small act of self-love contributes to a larger transformation. Whether it's pausing to rest, speaking to yourself gently, or pursuing what brings you joy, every moment of care builds a stronger foundation. You are worthy of this love. Start with one affirmation, one kind thought, and watch as your life begins to blossom. Your journey is uniquely yours, and no one else in the world can walk it the way you do. Comparing yourself to others is like looking at the sky and wishing one star could shine exactly like another. Each star has its own brilliance, and so do you. When you release the need for comparison, you reclaim your power to shine in your own special way. The habit of comparison often stems from a belief that you are not enough. But this belief is not the truth of who you are. You are already whole and complete, with gifts and qualities that are uniquely yours. No one else has your exact combination of experiences, talents, and perspectives. When you honor this, you see that there is no need to measure yourself against anyone else. Every time you compare yourself to others, you diminish your light. You shift your focus away from your strengths and gifts, placing it on someone else's path. This robs you of the joy of celebrating your own progress and growth. Remind yourself gently, I am perfect in my imperfections. These words help you shift your perspective and see your beauty exactly as it is. Letting go of comparison allows you to embrace your individuality. Imagine a garden filled with a variety of flowers: roses, daisies, sunflowers, and orchids. Each one is beautiful in its own way, and none needs to look like the other to be valuable. Two are like one of these flowers, contributing to the vibrant beauty of life simply by being yourself. The truth is, comparison is an illusion. What you see in others is often only a small part of their story. Everyone has challenges, insecurities, and struggles, even if they don't show it. When you stop comparing, you give yourself permission to fully accept your journey, with all its ups and downs, as a natural and perfect part of your growth. Instead of comparing, practice gratitude for your unique path. Focus on what you have accomplished, no matter how small it may seem. Celebrate the lessons you've learned and the strength you've gained. Affirm to yourself, I am enough. Just as I am. This shift in focus helps you cultivate contentment and peace. Each time you feel the urge to compare, take a deep breath and gently bring your attention back to yourself. Look inward, not outward, for your sense of value and direction. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be and that your journey is unfolding perfectly for you. You are perfect in your imperfections, and that is more than enough. Your mind is a powerful tool, and the thoughts you hold about yourself shape the reality you experience. Every belief, whether positive or negative, sets the foundation for how you see the world and your place in it. When you believe in your worth and capabilities, life responds with opportunities that reflect your inner confidence. Choose to affirm, I am capable, confident, and deserving, and feel the shift it creates. What you think repeatedly becomes the lens through which you see yourself and others. If you hold thoughts of doubt or unworthiness, they become the walls that limit your growth. But when you choose empowering thoughts, you begin to dissolve those walls, opening the way for joy, abundance, and success. Your reality transforms the moment you decide to think differently. Negative thoughts often arise from past experiences or societal conditioning, but they are not set in stone. You have the power to change them. Imagine your mind as a garden. What you plant and nurture will grow. Choose thoughts that uplift and inspire you, like I am worthy of every good thing with time. These thoughts will blossom into a life filled with positivity and fulfillment. Every belief you hold about yourself carries energy, and that energy attracts similar vibrations from the world around you. If you believe you are undeserving, you may unconsciously block opportunities or love. But if you believe you are capable and deserving, you align yourself with experiences that affirm those truths. The affirmation, I am confident and capable, helps you step into this powerful alignment. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and gently redirect your thoughts. You don't need to fight or suppress them, simply replace them with something positive and empowering. For example, if you think, I can't do this, try shifting to, I am learning and growing every day. This small shift creates a ripple effect that gradually reshapes your reality. The key to transforming your thoughts is consistency. Make empowering affirmations a daily practice. Write them down, speak them aloud, or repeat them silently in moments of doubt. With time, these affirmations become your natural way of thinking. Words like I am deserving of love and success begin to feel like undeniable truths, because they are. As you align your thoughts with love, confidence, and worthiness, you'll notice how your reality starts to reflect these beliefs. Challenges will feel less daunting. Relationships will become more fulfilling, and opportunities will flow more easily. Your thoughts truly shape your world, so choose ones that uplift, inspire, and remind you of your limitless potential. The past is a place of learning, not a place to live. Holding on to mistakes or regrets keeps you anchored in a version of yourself that no longer serves you. To embrace your worthiness fully, you must release the weight of the past with compassion and love. Whisper to yourself, I forgive myself and I set myself free. This is not just an act of kindness, it's an act of kindness. It's an act of liberation. Every human being makes mistakes. They are a natural part of growth and evolution. Instead of condemning yourself for what you didn't know or do then, honor the courage it took to face those moments. Recognize that every experience, even the painful ones, shaped the person you are today. Letting go of blame allows you to step forward with strength and clarity. Forgiveness is not about denying your experiences or pretending they didn't happen. It's about releasing the emotional charge they hold over you. When you cling to guilt or shame, you block your ability to experience joy and self-love. By affirming, I forgive myself, you reclaim your power and allow healing to flow into your life. Self-forgiveness requires gentleness. Imagine speaking to a child who has made a mistake. Would you scold them endlessly, or would you guide them lovingly toward understanding and growth? Treat yourself with that same kindness. Your mistakes do not define you. They are simply moments of learning along your journey. Letting go of the past means recognizing that you are not the same person you were when those mistakes were made. You have grown, learned, and evolved. Carrying regret serves no purpose except to weigh you down. By choosing to forgive yourself, you create space for new possibilities and a deeper connection to your own enoughness. It's okay if forgiveness feels difficult at first. Begin by acknowledging the pain, then gently invite yourself to let it go. Say to yourself, I did the best I could with what I knew at the time. This affirmation softens the grip of self-judgment and reminds you of your humanity. As you release the past, you set yourself free to live fully in the present. You are no longer defined by what happened before, but by the love and wisdom you choose to embody now. Forgive yourself not because you are flawed, but because you deserve the peace that comes with freedom. You are worthy of that peace, always. Growth is a journey, not a destination, and every step forward deserves to be celebrated. Too often we focus on what is left to achieve instead of acknowledging how far we have come. When you pause to honor your progress, no matter how small, you create space for joy and self-compassion. Remind yourself every day, I become more aligned with my true self. Perfection is an illusion that can leave you feeling stuck or unworthy. The pursuit of it denies the beauty of the process. Each stumble, each lesson, each step forward or back is part of your unfolding. By celebrating progress, you shift your focus from unattainable standards to the magic of growth itself. You realize that even the smallest victories are worth acknowledging. When you celebrate your progress, you reinforce your belief in your ability to grow. Every time you recognize an achievement, whether it's completing a task, facing a fear, or simply choosing kindness, you tell yourself, I am capable. This builds momentum and confidence, helping you take the next step with ease and excitement. It's important to let go of the need for grand milestones. Progress often comes in quiet, subtle moments, choosing patience when you might have reacted, or taking a deep breath instead of giving into doubt. These small steps are the foundation of meaningful change. By celebrating them, you cultivate a sense of gratitude for the journey. The act of honoring your progress also teaches you to be present. When you constantly strive for perfection, you miss the joy in the here and now. Celebrating each moment, each effort brings you back to the present, where your growth is actively taking place. Affirm to yourself, I am exactly where I need to be. Allow yourself to feel pride without judgment. Too often we downplay our successes, fearing they are insignificant or unworthy of recognition. But every step forward is a step closer to your true self. Whether it's a new habit, a shift in mindset, or simply showing up, let yourself feel the joy of progress. You deserve to celebrate every effort. As you honor your progress, you let go of self-criticism and perfectionism. You begin to trust that the journey itself is enough. By affirming every day I become more aligned with my true self, you nurture a sense of wholeness and acceptance. Growth becomes a joyful expression of who you are rather than a task to complete. The way you speak to yourself shapes your reality. When you use harsh words or criticize yourself, you are reinforcing negative beliefs that hold you back. Imagine for a moment that you are speaking to someone you love deeply, perhaps a close friend or family member. Would you use cruel or unkind words? No. You would speak to them with warmth, encouragement, and compassion. Why not extend the same kindness to yourself? You are worthy of the same love and support you freely offer others. Every time you catch yourself in self-criticism, pause and replace those words with loving affirmations. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend who is struggling or facing challenges. Say to yourself, I am my own best friend, and I deserve my own love. This shift in language nurtures your spirit and allows you to be gentle with yourself as you grow. Self-kindness is not about excusing poor behavior or avoiding necessary growth. It's about recognizing that, just like anyone else, you are human and you deserve compassion, especially during times of difficulty. Encouragement helps you rise, while criticism only weighs you down. Speak words of hope and strength to yourself and feel the transformative power of your own loving voice. When you speak kindly to yourself, you begin to replace the inner dialogue of doubt and insecurity with one of confidence and self-assurance. Instead of berating yourself for mistakes, you learn to treat them as opportunities for growth. Instead of focusing on your shortcomings, you celebrate your efforts and acknowledge your potential. I am worthy of love. I am deserving of success. Often we are our own harshest critics. We would never speak to someone else the way we speak to ourselves in moments of failure or frustration. By replacing criticism with kindness, you shift the narrative in your life from one of judgment to one of encouragement. Every time you choose love over criticism, you affirm your worthiness. It's important to make self-love a practice. Start by repeating kind affirmations every day, especially during moments of self-doubt. I am enough, just as I am. I am worthy of love and compassion. These affirmations will not only change the way you feel about yourself, but also the way you show up in the world. By speaking to yourself like you would a loved one, you cultivate a deep sense of self-respect. You teach yourself that you are worthy of kindness, care, and understanding. This practice, repeated consistently, creates a foundation of unconditional love for yourself, a love that will carry you through every challenge and celebration with grace and confidence. Setting boundaries is an essential act of self-respect. When you truly recognize your worth, you no longer tolerate anything that diminishes you, whether it's in relationships, work, or daily interactions. Boundaries are a powerful way to protect your energy, your peace, and your sense of self. Saying no to what doesn't honor you is a declaration that you value yourself and your needs. It's not selfish, it's necessary for your well-being. Every time you choose to set a boundary, you are telling the world and yourself that you deserve respect, kindness, and love. Whether it's saying no to a request that doesn't align with your values or stepping away from a situation that feels draining, you are prioritizing your own worth. I deserve relationships that reflect my value. This affirmation reminds you that you don't have to settle for less than what you deserve. Boundaries are not about being rigid or unkind. They are about creating space for healthy, mutually supportive connections. When you establish clear limits, you show others how to treat you. By protecting your time, energy, and emotions, you ensure that your relationships are rooted in respect and authenticity. You are worthy of relationships that uplift you, not drain you. It can feel challenging to set boundaries, especially if you've been conditioned to prioritize others over yourself. But when you act in alignment with your own worth, you empower both yourself and the people around you. Clear boundaries create a sense of safety and trust in relationships, allowing them to grow in a healthy and balanced way. The more you practice setting boundaries, the easier it becomes to honor your own needs. Begin by acknowledging what feels good to you and what doesn't. If something or someone feels draining or disrespectful, give yourself permission to say no. You don't need to explain or justify yourself. Your worth is reason enough. Setting boundaries also means letting go of guilt. You don't need to feel bad for taking care of yourself. By saying no to things that don't honor you, you make space for the things and people that truly nurture your soul. You deserve to feel seen, heard, and valued in every relationship. Affirm to yourself regularly, I deserve relationships that reflect my value. This powerful statement reinforces your commitment to yourself and your boundaries. As you set clear limits with others, you will find that your life becomes more peaceful, fulfilling, and aligned with your true essences. You are worthy of love, respect, and relationships that nourish you. Never settle for less. Gratitude is a transformative practice that shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. When you cultivate gratitude, you begin to see that you are already whole, already enough, just as you are. It's easy to fall into the trap of focusing on what you don't have or what you feel is missing. But gratitude redirects your energy toward the richness that already exists in your life. By affirming, I am grateful for all that I am and all that I have, you reinforce the truth that you are abundant in every way. When you express gratitude, you are acknowledging the beauty and blessings that surround you. Every small thing, whether it's the warmth of the sun, a kind word from a friend, or the simple gift of breath, is evidence of the abundance that fills your life. Gratitude helps you see the present moment clearly, allowing you to appreciate the fullness of your life instead of focusing on what may feel lacking. The more you practice gratitude, the more you align with the energy of abundance. What you focus on expands, so when you give thanks for what you have, you invite more goodness into your life. Gratitude serves as a gentle reminder that your life is already full of value and richness, and you are deserving of all that is good. This mindset creates a powerful ripple effect that amplifies your sense of worthiness and self-love. By making gratitude a daily practice, you train your mind to see the positive in every situation. Instead of ruminating on challenges or disappointments, you begin to see them as opportunities for growth. You recognize that even in difficult moments, there is something to be grateful for, whether it's the lesson learned or the strength gained. This mindset deepens your understanding that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Gratitude also shifts the way you view yourself. When you appreciate all that you are, you begin to see the beauty in your own uniqueness. Every part of you, even the parts you may have once judged, is a gift. You are enough, and you have everything you need within you. Saying, I am grateful for all that I am, allows you to celebrate your journey and your inherent worth. When you focus on gratitude, you affirm that you are not lacking, but rather you are abundant. This simple practice of appreciation reminds you that your life is full of blessings, and you are deserving of all the love, joy, and success that comes your way. Every moment of gratitude reinforces your enoughness, helping you live with a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. Gratitude creates a vibration of positivity that can transform your life. It shifts your perspective, helping you see that there is always something to be thankful for, even on the most challenging days. By affirming, "I am grateful for all that I am and all that I have," you align yourself with abundance, self-love, and the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. Mirror work is a powerful tool for cultivating self-love and acceptance. Looking into your own eyes, you connect with the deepest part of yourself, the part that is whole, worthy, and full of potential. It's in these moments of eye contact with yourself that you can truly see the beauty, strength, and love that resides within you. As you affirm, "I see the beauty, strength, and love in me," you begin to shift your perception, breaking free from the limiting beliefs that have kept you from fully embracing your enoughness. This practice invites you to acknowledge the truth of who you are. Often we seek validation outside of ourselves, but the most powerful validation comes from within. When you look at yourself with love and acceptance, you are affirming that you are deserving of all the goodness life has to offer. By engaging in mirror work daily, you reinforce the message that you are enough, just as you are, and always have been. In a world that often teaches us to focus on what's wrong with us, mirror work allows us to pause and reflect on what is right. It shifts the focus from self-criticism to self-celebration. When you look into your eyes and speak affirmations of love and worth, you remind yourself that you are not defined by past mistakes or shortcomings. You are defined by your innate beauty, strength, and love. This truth cannot be taken away. Mirror work can be uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to acknowledging your own worth. It might feel vulnerable or even awkward, but it's in those moments of discomfort that the real healing begins. As you practice this daily, you begin to soften toward yourself, releasing the harsh judgments that may have shaped your life. Over time, you'll come to see yourself with greater compassion, understanding, and respect. Every time you speak loving words to yourself in the mirror, you solidify your belief in your own worth. The more you affirm, "I see the beauty, strength, and love in me," the more these words become your truth. What was once a foreign concept becomes a natural way of being. You no longer seek external approval because you've found the approval you've been searching for within yourself. The power of mirror work lies in its ability to help you reconnect with your true essence. By gazing into your own eyes, you are looking at the person who has always been enough. You've survived, thrived, and grown through every experience. You have always been worthy of love, and this practice helps you remember that truth. With each affirmation, you are honoring your journey and affirming your limitless potential. Make mirror work a sacred practice in your life. Every morning or evening, take a few moments to look deeply into your own eyes and speak words of love, strength, and affirmation. As you do, you will notice the transformation in the way you see yourself and the way you show up and the way you show up in the world. You are enough, and this practice helps you internalize that truth, allowing you to live with confidence and peace.